what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And the Full Bloom Festival is in full swing, or I guess I should say in full bloom. Either way, it's here, and of course, as is always the case, when a festival comes around, it means all the previous event quests have come back. So if there's anything you guys missed in previous expansions, maybe you're on holiday, you're away, whatever it was, now is the chance to do it. And as I always do every time there's a new festival, I want to go over all the quests you guys should be doing if you want to be grabbing armor pieces, getting gold crowns, all that kind of stuff. So, let's get started. The very first quest is the Pearl Snatchers quest. This is the one that requires you deliver 6 Pearl Spring macaques, and in doing so, it allows you to craft the Pearl Spring Alpha headgear. After that, you then have the quest Trophy Fishing against the 2 Frozen Bear Totus, and crafting this, or completing this, will allow you to craft the Big Fish Greatsword, which is an awesome weapon. I'm sorry, right, but the Monster Hunter fan in me, anytime the weapon just looks ridiculous and is basically something that it probably shouldn't be, it's just great. So if you want a giant fish as a greatsword, go wild. The quest Duffel Duty will give you the parts you need to craft the penguin or the Duffel Penguin mask. So if you want a funny helmet, then you've got that. Meanwhile, the Flora Frostbite quest will give you the items you need to craft the Wyverian ears. So if you want to have little pointy ears, then that is the quest for you. Meanwhile, the newly added Skyward Snippers quest is the one that you want to do if you want the Downy Crake layered helmet. So if you basically want to walk around with a Downy Crake sitting on your head and you can colour it, then this is the one for you. The quest A Fish to Whet Your Appetite will allow you to craft the very awesome Wet Fish Sabers, which is basically a pair of dual blades where you're holding fish in your hands. I joked about this yesterday. It's actually a really good pair of dual blades. All jokes aside, even though I was like, this is the best weapon in the game, it is a very good weapon, and it comes with protective polish on it, so you can basically keep your dual blades pretty sharp, which is often a thing that kind of dual blade users struggle with. So yeah, run with that. Get some fish, slap the monster in the face, it's going to be a good time. After that, the quest Every Hunter's Dream 2 will give you the parts you need to craft the Wiggler Palico armor set. That was of course one of the ones from the weapon design contest, or the Palico design contest. Meanwhile, the quest Every Hunter's Dream 3 will give you the parts you need to craft the Black Eagle Charge Blade, as well as upgrade the Wyvern Ignition Greatsword. So if you want that, then of course, go and grab it. And if you're missing the Wyvern Ignition Greatsword, don't forget to go back to the low and high rank quests and complete Every Hunter's Dream number 1. The quest 50 Shades of White will give you the parts you need to craft the Guild Palace weapons, which are some of my favourite weapon designs. Honestly, I love those ones before. I actually need to go back and farm this quest because there's a few that I'm still missing. So yeah, this one is, if you want some striking weapons that are good and look amazing, do this quest. Meanwhile, the quest Scores of Ores is the one you want to do if you want to craft the Pickaxe Longsword. The quest Beef is Never a Mistake is the one you want to do if you want to craft the Meaty Hammer, and by that I literally mean a piece of meat as a hammer. So yeah, craft that one if you want it, if you haven't got it. And another one of the newly added quests is the Assassin. This is the one you'll need to do if you want to upgrade the Assassin's Creed Mantle. Again, if it's grey for you and you haven't done it, you need to go back to the low rank quests and complete the SDF Silent, Deadly and Fierce quest. That'll allow you to unlock the mantle, craft it, and also do the Bayek layered armor. And you can then go through and do this quest to upgrade it. For the Resident Evil fans out there, kind of aptly timed since, recently Resident Evil 3 released, but if you guys didn't do the RE Return of the Bioweapon quest before to get the Claire and Leon armor sets, and of course also the charms, then this one is for you. For those of you that want to rock the Ninja Scarf, the kind of crazy anime weeb one, which is awesome, and plus it's just a good piece of armor, it has a nice slot on it, has a point of resentment, there's a lot of things you can do with it, definitely don't sleep on it, then that's the quest for that one. Meanwhile, the Muscle Monkey Madness quest is the one to craft the buff body armor set, so if you guys want to go around and you want to be super muscly, whether you're a male or a female, and again, don't forget, you can colour this armor set so you can make it match your skin tone, and this is, of course, the quest you want to do. Fight into Rajang, get that, get those muscles, get those gains. Honestly, you need the armor set. If you haven't got it, I'm very disappointed in you. Please go and fix that mistake. The quest A Shocking Climax will give you the parts you need to craft not only the Rocket Hammer, but also it will give you the Unity tickets, which you can actually use to upgrade some of the previous collaboration items as well. So if there are a few other items that you want to upgrade so you can use them in Master Rank, then this will be the quest to farm. Now that's largely speaking most of the items. I will touch on the PS4 specific ones afterwards. However, for those of you guys that are crazy enough that want to go and farm gold crowns, I once tried to do that and then I gave up because I was like, you know what, RNG is not in my favour. Either way, for those of you guys pursuing gold crowns, Yodeling in the Forest, Heavy Metal in the Waste, Symphony of the Coral, Rotten Canzone, Alt-Rock Recess, and the newly added Ballad of the Hoarfrost are all gold crown quests. So if you guys want a chance, keep in mind it's not necessarily always guaranteed, but if you want a chance at getting those gold crowns, then these are the 6 quests you want to be cycling. Of course, any of those monsters in there have a chance to be gold crowns, so farm those ones if that's what you're after. And then finally, turn our attention to the last 3 quests, the Horizon Zero Dawn ones, purely for PS4 players. Keep in mind as well, by the way, if you missed it, everything I've spoken about up until now applies to everybody because PC is now synced. So all those quests, PC players, if you've missed any of those, go wild, go grab them. But these last 3, for PS4 players, Into the Frozen Wilds will of course allow you to craft the Stormslinger prototype. The Survivor quest will allow you to upgrade that to the Adept Stormslinger and also get the Palico gear. Meanwhile, the Firebreak quest will allow you to craft the Banuk armor and also update the old Aloy bow. So, those are all the quests that you should focus your attention on during this event. If there are any items that you guys have missed previously, then that is what you need to do. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have got any more questions, and of course, keep it locked for plenty more. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, you can join the Arekkz Gaming Discord. We've got an awesome community over there with so many different channels for you to chat loads of different topics and different games. I'm in there, the team's in there. If you guys want to chat with us, find people to play with, it's just in general a great place to be. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads.